That they walk up.
Yeah.
Introduction of the characters. Miranda, Ferdinand, and Prospero. Act 3, Scene 1.
There be some sports are painful, and their labor delight in them sets off. Some kind of baseness are nobly undergone, and most poor matters point to rich ends. This, my mean task, would be as heavy to me as odious. But the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead, and makes my labors pleasures. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father's crabbed, and he's composed of harshness. I must remove some thousands of logs, and pile them up upon a sore injunction. My sweet mistress weeps when she sees me work, and says such baseness had never like executor. I forget, but these sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors, most busy felt when I do it.
Alas now, pray you, work not so hard. I would be the lightning and burnt up those logs that you are enjoined to pile. Pray, set it down and rest you. When it burns, 'twill weep for having wearied you. My father is hard to steady. Pray now, rest yourself. He's safe for these 3 hours.
O most dear mistress, the sun will set before I shall discharge what I must strive to do.
If you'll sit down, I'll bear your logs the while. Pray, give me that. I'll carry it to the pile.
No, precious creature, I'd rather crack my sinews, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo while I sit lazy by.
It would become me as well as it does you, and I should do it with much more ease, for my good will is a tear against.
Poor worm, thou art infected. This visitation shows it.
You look weary.
No, noble mistress, 'tis fresh morning with me when you are by at night. I do beseech you, chiefly that I might set in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father, I have broken your hest to say so.
Admired Miranda, indeed the top of admiration, worth what's dearest to the world. Full many a lady I have eyed with best regard, and many a time the harmony of their tongues hath into bondage brought my too diligent ear. For several virtues have I liked several women, never any with so full soul, but some defect in her did quarrel with the noblest grace she owed, and put it to the foil. But you, oh you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
I do not know one of my sex, no woman's face remembered, save from my glass, mine own, nor have I seen more than I call men than you, good friend, and my dear father. How features are broad, I am skilless of, but by my modesty, the jewel of my dower, I would not wish any companion in the world but you, nor can imagination from a shape beside yourself to like of. But I prattle something too wildly, and my father's precepts I therein do forget.
I am in my condition a prince. Miranda, I do think a king. I would not so, and no more do endure this wooden slavery than to suffer the flesh fly blow my mouth. Hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you did my heart fly to your service. There resides to make me slave to it, and for your sake I am this patient logman.
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to the sound, and crown what I profess with the kind event. If I speak true, if hollowy invert, what best is boded to me to mischief, I beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, prize, honor you.
I am a fool to weep at what I am glad of.
Fair encounter of two most rare affections, heavenly and grace, on which breeds between them.
Wherefore weep you?
At mine unworthiness that dare not offer what I desire to give, and much less take what I shall die to want. But this is trifling, and all of the more it seeks to hide itself, the bigger bulk it shows. Hence, bashful cunning, and prompt me plain and holy innocence. I am your wife, if you will marry me. If not, I'll die your maid, to be your fellow. If you may deny me, I'll be your servant, whether you will or no.
My mistress, dearest, and I thus humble ever.
My husband, then?
I, with a heart as willing as bondage ever of freedom, here's my hand.
And mine, with my heart and now farewell till half an hour hence.
1,000.
So glad of this as they are, they cannot be, who are surprised with all but my rejoicing. At nothing can be more, I'll to my book, for a year yet supper time must I perform much business of appertaining.